Hi, I'm Adamsdownboy, and welcome to the start of my clan's raid guide series to the Vow of the Disciple. As a Vow noob, with just the one hugely confused clear under my belt, I thought if I collected everything that I needed to understand to feel comfortable in running each encounter, then that would mean I'd probably cover everything that every other noob needed to know but might not feel confident to ask. I also thought it'd be useful if people were able to see the perspectives of all 6 fireteam members simultaneously, so all of the mechanics and communication can be experienced in parallel. I'd like to thank my Muthacluckers Clan mates Aaron PK, Alex, Electric Sheep, Minoni Tooks and Zone Runner for running the raid, mostly professionally, and to Zone Runner in particular for having the patience to answer all of my questions and talking through my ideas of optimising approaches to each encounter. I thought I might find it easier to sync the 6 videos with a short isolated sound, so I'd also like to thank Electric Sheep for taking the time to make a clapperboard out of Lego. I forgot to send him to clapperboard training school or explain how to use one, so get ready to hear it a lot. I've split the raid into a separate video for each encounter, plus the first unnamed encounter and the platforming section. I'm going to try to cover the secret chests and the lore room as we go along, so you'll know all of the basics to run a complete raid. As a separate bonus video, and not at all because we kind of forgot to do it on the night, I'm also going to cover the resonant totem secret rooms that guarantee a Deepsight weapon from the boss chest. I'm not going to cover any of the challenges, or the master version, as there's only so much time in the world and the video creating and editing has taken over 6 weeks so far. Our run was done on the 18th of April 2022, so all of the strategies and weapon recommendations are as at that time in Season 16, Season of the Risen. Times and optimal boss DPS metas in particular move on, so everything mentioned here should work, but there might be new and exciting exotics that perform tasks even better. There are plenty of proper Destiny content creators to help you out with that. This is our clan's first raid walkthrough video, and my first time editing video in anything other than PlayStation's Share Gallery app, so set your expectations accordingly. We die. Quite a lot. On the upside, this has been useful in illustrating what happens when a mechanic has failed and has to be repeated, or answering what happens if questions. These are the weapons and armour that drop from Vow of the Disciple. This is why you're doing it, right? Armour and weapons can drop from multiple encounters except for the Collective Obligation Exotic Pulse Rifle and the Lubre's Ruin Glaive, which only drop from the boss fight. As well as the armour sets, there's the Submission Submachine Gun, Insidious Pulse Rifle, Deliverance Fusion Rifle, Forbearance Grenade Launcher and Cataclysmic Linear Fusion Rifle to get. Hopefully you'll drop plenty of Deepsight versions so you can craft your own rolls. You'll need to extract from 5 weapons to unlock the pattern. The common mechanic that runs through all of the raid is recognising and communicating the names of 27 different glyph symbols. You'll need to memorise these, or at the very least have them printed out and next to you for reference. It's worth checking with the fireteam that you're running with whether they have any of their own callouts. There's a useful website with a memory game that can help you learn Bungie's glyph names and which your fireteam can use in real time to help with the mechanics in the upcoming Caretaker and Exhibition encounters in particular, which I'll put the URL to in the description. How I plan to structure these videos is to go through each encounter, first outlining its specific mechanics, then explaining the different roles that fireteam members take on as the encounter unfolds. Then I'll show the first part of the encounter from the perspectives of all 6 fireteam members, pausing and explaining how the roles work in practice, before letting you watch the final section so you can see if you can apply what you've learned in understanding how it plays out. There's no name in the raid itself for the first section, so I'm going to refer to it as the Preservation Encounter. It should be familiar if you've done the weekly preservation mission on Sabathoon's Throne World, in which you can enter the initial sections of the raid from the Miasma patrol area. Your initial objective, as in the preservation mission, is to accompany a darkness weapon through the Disciples' Bog until it reaches the pyramid and opens its doors. It introduces you to the first basic mechanic, killing mini-bosses to spawn items you need to collect to progress. In this case, you'll need to kill yellow bar abominations called Knowledge Bearers to drop small darkness cruxes called Knowledge Splinters to collect. As a fireteam, you can use pretty much any weapons you like for this encounter. a mix of close to mid-range weapons for the adds that mob you, a few longer range weapons to deal with the Scorn snipers, and burst damage power weapons to take out the knowledge bearers. There are solar shielded Scorn chieftains, but there's no match game, so although solar weapons are useful, they're not essential. As your ship drops you into the area, a projection of Savathûn and a few adds will appear in front of the Disciples' Bog entrance door. Kill the projection and the door will open. Sparrow through the Disciples' Bog to find the Darkness weapon, which behaves similarly to the Ferry the Resonant Splinter public event on Savathûn's throne world. The Preservation encounter also introduces you to the Pervading Darkness debuff. This increases if you're outside the orange aura visible around the Darkness weapon and decreases if you're inside. If it reaches 10 stacks, you'll die. If you run Vault of Glass, the effect is similar to the blinding you need to cleanse with the Aegis shield. When you get to the weapon, Scorn will spawn in with 3 Knowledge Bearer abominations. Once the Knowledge Bearers are killed, 9 Knowledge Shards will appear. You can collect up to 3 at a time, which give a knowledge buff increasing from heightened to brimming to overflowing as you collect 1, 2 or 3 splinters. Once they're all collected, the Pervading Darkness is dispelled completely in the vicinity and the weapon will start moving forward again until it reaches the next area. You'll need to repeat this 6 times until the payload is delivered. The Darkness weapon will speed up significantly after you pick up the 6th set of knowledge shards, so make sure you're close enough to hop on or you'll end up running comically to catch up, or you can always use a Sparrow. One thing to note is to beware of the Scorn snipers. This might change in future seasons, but as of season 16, if you get double teamed you'll probably die. As you travel through the first part of Disciples' Bog, there are 3 small cruxes hidden. Destroying them will spawn a secret chest about halfway through, which rewards weapons and armour that you've already dropped, and Vow the Disciple mods that can be used in the raid armour. Shortly after you enter the pyramid, you should see the resonant totem appear showing 3 glyphs, which you should make a note of. These show which 3 secret rooms you'll need to interact with to unlock a Deepsight weapon from the boss chest. What I'll do now is run the video of the encounter from the perspective of all 6 fireteam members, pausing and highlighting to explain the mechanics for the first few phases. I'm saying nothing about the hard stag party very aware they're being videoed energy, nor that Sheep seems to have unleashed some sort of weird clapperboard fetish on an unsuspecting fireteam.
Cool. So, before you say anything stupid now, the recording of the audio has started.
So no more swearing? Okay.
Oh, you can go for it. It's not my video.
How good is the bleep function?
Also, apparently this evening we're going to be learning a lot of Portuguese.
Nah.
Oh.
I'm going to control myself. I'm not going to say anything. Professional.
The fireteam is dropped off by their ships to find the projection of Savathûn and adds spawning. Once killed, the door to the Disciples' Bog opens and the fireteam sparrows through until they find the Darkness weapon.
Guardians, I am not your vanguard and I give no orders, only a warning. The pyramid ahead is not like those you've previously encountered. This one was not left for
Do we need to say just heavy the boss here?
This domain belongs to a
well,
I think this is
kind of
self-explanatory.
Galley.
I don't think we have to give the tutorials.
Oh, so we just do our thing. Okay, cool. Why is everyone Shadow?
Because
Why aren't we Shadow?
Shadow are, the best, basically.
Nope.
It's the cool.
Well,
It's the coolest title.
I'm having a good race with Minnow.
As Tukes arrives by the weapon, Scorn adds and 3 Yellow Bar Knowledge Keeper abominations spawn in and are killed by the fireteam. As each is killed, 3 knowledge shards appear around the area, which are collected by fireteam members running over them up to 3 at a time and return to the weapon. Scorn will continue to spawn in until all 9 of them have been retrieved. When this has been done, Pervading Darkness is removed and the weapon moves on to the next area.
So wait, how do you get Shadow again?
You have it. It was during Season of Opulence.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Opulence, yeah.
Yeah.
Crown of Sorrows.
It was the the last one that you needed Flawless for the title, wasn't it?
Well, yeah.
Raid Flawless for the title, rather.
Oh, I see. That's why I was running Shadow.
Well, that and we're all edgelord hunters, so...
Well,
It's
by
true.
hunters, you know. Not really, but...
You are an edgelord, though.
Yes. But not a hunter.
Honorary.
At least that, you know. I'm not completely lost. I'm not a hunter.
There's one left in the far left building that I can pick up.
I'm going there.
Sorry. Oh, I fell down.
Yes.
Or someone pushed me.
No,
I know what you mean.
we don't do that here. We don't push
We don't do
other
this.
players.
Not when we're on camera.
The mechanics are repeated in the second area. Scorn adds and knowledge keepers spawn in, are killed, and knowledge shards collected and returned to the weapon.
So does it mean that I'm going to have to use the clapper before each encounter every time we restart? I mean, I know we're going to be doing everything first try, but let's say it's not first try.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm very excited to be using my clapper. I just wish I put a counter on it to know how many times I clapped it.
Quick, do it now.
I don't have the time to make a counter out of Lego right now.
You tell me you can't multitask.
Wow.
Sheep.
Well, not with my hands on the controller. I only have two hands, Tooks.
Tooks goes off to the left of the weapon to find a small crux, which is marked on screen when you get close to it. This is the first crux of 3 that you need to destroy to spawn the first secret chest.
Right, I'm gonna go shoot this crystal thing. It's more of a...
You're doing the secret chest then.
Yeah, I'll shoot them so that our director knows who to watch.
Do you want me to cap for this? I'm
I
capping
mean,
anyway.
you can give us the clap as many times as you like, I guess.
Yes.
That does
Easy
sound
clap.
very painful.
In the third area, Tooks goes ahead slightly to find and shoot the second small crux.
Going after the second. I'm not sure where it is, so maybe not.
That's funny how your character gets stuck on a little.
Oh, I've shot the second.
Okay, that's good.
I had to learn them the other day because I wasn't doing a raid with gears.
It's been a while since my last raid. This is nice.
Oh, Tux.
I know we haven't done
yeah.
anything yet.
Come on.
I got screamed.
Again, in the fourth area, Tooks runs ahead and finds the slightly awkward room with the third crux in it and destroys it.
What's that linear fusion rifle that we got? Like, it's an exotic in the secondary.
The one that I'm using?
Yeah,
Lawrence.
Lawrence
Yeah.
driver. Thank you. It makes such
This
a
one was making
satisfying
the
noise.
boing noises.
That boing. It's so nice.
Yeah.
It's not nice to be killed with though in Crucible.
Well, they nerfed that already, didn't they? Like, it's not as bad now.
It's not as bad.
I mean,
now.
when did they nerf it?
Well, like
when I
6
was-
months ago.
Yeah, no, it was still bad in trials. Still really bad in
Yeah.
trials.
Still a popular choice.
What is Trials? Is that a thing?
That thing I got carried through the other week.
No idea. No idea what that is.
In the fifth area, Tukes finds and opens the secret chest in a hall ahead and to the left. Zone then leads the rest of the fire team into.
So, yeah.
Yep.
You haven't done this yet, Sheep, this week, right?
What?
Have you done this raid this week?
Oh, this raid this week? No.
Yeah, okay.
I haven't
Oh,
either.
I haven't played
Actually,
in ages.
I've completed it, so
Why?
should be able to go for the red
No,
bars.
just because of the chest.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
going to be nice.
Secret
because-
chest is up, by the way.
Where is the secret chest? For the people who don't know, like for the video.
Well,
Exactly.
I will now show everybody on the internet.
Oh, wait, Zone! Stop! Stop moving! Yeah, boy. Adams is going to have such a hard job clipping out all the claps.
I didn't, because I couldn't be asked, so enjoy them all.
Nice! I did not know about the secret chest, so this is a nice surprise.
There's one more and then you get a triumph as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, Zone, it looks like you're going to be stuck with me in the middle in the next encounter. Do you have a preference for running
What the
or
hell?
defending?
I can do either.
Okay, you're running.
Right?
It's because of my accent.
Did you
so it's
just
fine.
die there, Alex?
Did
I see that on
In
the screen?
theory, yes. But this is not a darkness area, so technically
Doesn't
it
count. Yeah. No, I'm with you on that one. Absolutely, 100%.
Did Alex say that he was never going to die in this raid ever again?
No. Didn't say such a thing. I lack the skill to do that. I'm not able to do this.
Oh, I've got the skills to say it. I don't have the skills to back it up.
Exactly. Took stealing my things.
Totally intended.
The first week I did this mission, I really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm like,
then
oh
you have-
my god.
Yes.
No, it takes so long.
And since it's exactly the same as the raid, just having to do this multiple times is not that fun.
When the weapon docks, the pyramid opens. Following the path will bring you to the resonant totem. Make a note of the glyphs that show here. There are secret rooms that need to be cleared as you go through the raid that match these glyphs. If you do so, the first weapon that you drop from the Rhulk boss chest is guaranteed to be a Deepsight weapon.
Okay.
Oh, oh, oh. Right, who's taking a screenshot? Or
I'll take a photo. Yeah, I've got one.
Traveller, stop. No, Traveller, kill, light.
Traveller, kill, light.
Alright,
So-
are we saving a video here for the opening encounter?
Yeah, I think we should.
Alright,
Yep.
That's a good point.
clap for the
Do
end.
we save it when we... Right. I'll go with that then.
A little further into the pyramid and you'll find the Glyph Room. This is the first time you'll come across them in the raid. If you approach one, you'll see its official Bungie name on screen. This isn't needed to complete the raid, but if you are collecting lore, you'll need to stop here in order to interact with the glyphs in this room to receive a new entry in the Shattered Sun's lore book. Unlocking all of them awards the Imperious Sun Ghost Shell. On the right-hand side of the room as you enter, there's a line of barred windows. One, about 2/3 of the way along, is clear and can be jumped through. In the side room, below the barred windows, is a 4x3 table of glyphs displayed on the wall with a knowledge glyph above, showing how to enter the code for a lore entry. You'll need someone to go through to the side room and 4 people to stand in the glyph room next to the displayed glyphs, ready to perform specific actions on them. The first and second rows of glyphs are constant. The first just indicates that a guardian needs to perform the action. The second row indicates which action needs to be performed. This is always melee, melee, interact, shoot. The third row shows the glyphs that need to be interacted with. The actions need to be performed in the correct sequence. In our room, the glyphs read Guardian melees give, Guardian melees grieve, Guardian interacts with Witness, Guardian shoots drink. Once done, you should see the new lore entry at the bottom of your screen.
Let's do it. So, is it punch or is
It's
punch activate shoot?
Yeah.
So, gift, grief, witness, and drink.
Gift, grief, witness, and drink. So I'll go find
Gift. Sorry, could you
Okay.
repeat, please?
gift, grief, witness, and drink.
I'm on grief.
I'm on witness, so that's activate. Okay.
Yes.
Mine is punch. Yep.
So you're on gift, Alex. We need a grief.
No, I'm at grief.
You're on grief, so we need a gift.
I'm on gift. What's the thing I need to do?
Punch.
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 And then
punch.
witness. And what's the last one? Zone.
Drink.
Drink. Oh yeah.
Drink is fountain? Okay. Never mind.
Yeah. Drink is the one that looks like a guy drinking something.
Yeah.
And your shoot.
I can shoot it.
I believe you've got to do this pretty much simultaneously now, so...
Okay. So do you want to count us down, Zone, and we'll go in.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go.
Done.
Didn't work.
Okay.
So do we need to
Reset,
go and
try.
reset it? That's nice.
I'll
then.
reset it.
Don't you have to punch it again afterwards? Now the first symbol. What is it? They fixed that.
I don't know.
We need a clarification from the future narrator.
Do we do
Yeah.
it in order? Do we have to do it in order as
It's
well?
typing now.
If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So reset and try again.
Shall we
Yeah,
try
it's
it
reset.
one more time in order? You
Yeah.
know, instead of all.
Okay, so gift, grief, witness, drink.
Okay, so I'm starting. 3,
3, 2, 1, go.
done.
Done.
Done. There we are.
No,
There.
good.
Kill.
All right. So now let's stop talking. There we go.
As we've just demonstrated, to trigger the entry, the actions do have to be performed in sequence, but also each action has to be completed within a second or so of the previous one. Overall, the Preservation encounter is a gentle introduction to the Vow of the Disciples mechanics that starts preparing you for heavier use of glyphs in the rest of the raid. We'd really recommend spending time learning all of their names, as it'll become increasingly important to quickly communicate which glyphs you're looking at to other members of your fire team in later encounters. That's the end of the first video in our Raid Guide series. I'd like to thank Ascendant Raisin for making the glyph callout infographic free to use, Kyber from kyberscorner.com for permission to use the Raid Loot infographic, and Sam Chandler from Shack News for permission to use the Glyph Room map. Thanks for watching. We hope it's been helpful, and may all your drops be God rolls.